step for man.
Sam.
If you unmute the mics.
We're back.
We're back. And by the time we get to the end of this show, maybe we'll have all this technology stuff figured out. But
No.
we are back.
We're back. We got a good show lined up.
We do. We've had many conversations since 2 weeks ago.
No, we just got to make sure we don't mess it up.
I don't know if that's even possible.
Listen, odds are slim for me. I'm going to get this off the rails one way or the other. So I'm counting on you to guide us along and keep us on track.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's a bad show. I'm already blaming you. Is what's
blaming me. Oh, okay. Yes. See what a good co-host he is. He's already blaming me for anything that goes wrong. But oh goodness gracious. Well, how you been, buddy?
Thank you all for joining us.
Yes. We got 8 people.
Yeah, we got Nothing Stop. We got Nate's RC. We got Harold Castle, Colin Corcoran. If you're joining us right now, go ahead and chime in the chat because we can see numbers, but we can't see who all is here with us.
Yes, give us a little thumbs up or a hey or whatnot. But also while you're there, hit the quadfecta.
Oh, do it. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Do all that good stuff.
There you go.
Sam, we got a show name.
We do have a show name. You want to tell them what it is? They should know by now, but
I've been blasting it out. I'm pretty sure if they're watching, they probably know what it is.
Right.
So we went with remotely controlled, and that's what we're gonna hit this show. The plan is to do every other Wednesday at this time, moving forward.
Every other Wednesday at this time, moving forward. Yes. For now.
That's the plan.
That's the plan. Now, if you guys get an amazing turnout and we have like lots of people, we may change that and it may become every week. But for now, we're going to do every other Wednesday, and
more so for our sake because we don't want to overcommit and we don't want to wear you guys out. Listen, we're a lot.
Well, Chaz is a lot.
All right, fine. I'll own that one. That's on me. So, but that's the plan. We did go with Wednesday night, and we had a lot of back and forth with the
Yes.
polls we did. Some
Yes.
people were wanting Sunday, some people were wanting Wednesday. Wednesday did win. And to be completely honest and perfectly transparent, Wednesday was also the night that Sam and I both preferred as well.
Yeah.
It
That
just
worked the
works
best.
easier for our schedule. We
Yep.
were willing to try Sunday, but the results spoke for themselves. So here we are on Wednesdays.
Yes. Here we are on Wednesdays. Um, so every other Wednesday, we're here 8:30 Eastern time. That's Chaz's time, barely. And
Yeah.
6:30 Mountain Standard Time, which is Utah time. So yeah.
Hey, what's your temperature out there, Sam?
Oh, dude, it is like my wife keeps worrying about our horse because it's like in the teens and
Oh,
lower. So
yeah,
it's
that's not
cold.
good.
It's really cold. We don't have any snow is the problem.
Because you're in the
So
garage.
I am in my garage, but
Is it insulated?
it is insulated to a point. I do have some heaters as well. Whenever I film in
Okay.
the winter, I always have heaters. The summer is drenching hot in here. So it's either freezing or hot. So I should do all my filming in between spring and fall.
Yes. You just got to plan ahead and hope that
Yes.
there's no major releases.
Right. Well, I just do what I need to do, right?
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you're in,
Surprisingly, people don't ask for our input whenever they do releases.
I know, you would
It's
think they
very
would.
inconsiderate.
I mean, for sure. Anyway, what do we got going on tonight? You know what? Before we get started, I really want to acknowledge something, and I really wanted to do a video on this, but the stars haven't aligned. But if you head on over to and I was inspired from Ken from the Shop Mini RC.
Mhm.
He did a video on the wildfires in California.
Yeah.
They're horrible and tragic. It's a tragedy, and lots of people are affected by those things, and our hearts go out to them. But there's
Yeah.
somebody in
Beyond the celebrities that we see on the news,
right,
like a
right.
lot of regular Joes.
Yes, a lot of people are affected by those, and I can't imagine. It's horrible. But
Yeah.
there's someone in specifically that is closely related to the RC community, and he is from Keep RC Fun. I think I have his logo here on my bag. Here it is, the Velcro patch here. He gave this to me at Badlands. I've known him for quite a while. I've seen him at numerous shows, but this is what his logo looks like. And his uh his house got completely destroyed. He was able to get a few things out, and um that's it. So we put a link in the description below. Who was it from? Let's see. Taylor Cook from Crawlers and Coffee um has set up a GoFundMe for Mike. Mike is the one that is Keep RC Fun, and set up GoFundMe. That link is in the description below. If you guys can, I'm not trying to solicit anybody support, but we just thought it'd be a nice gesture if we kind of started our show with, hey, he's somebody who's given a lot to the RC community, and
Yeah.
if you
Solid
followed
dude.
him, yeah, make sure you go over there if you can support, if you can give a little bit, any little bit helps. But I just want to give him a shout out and give Taylor Cook from Crawlers and Coffee a shout out because he's the one that set that up, and he's one of our own guys. He is from our community. He is part of our community.
Yeah.
So anyway, there that is.
Yeah. Nate, -3. That is not good either. That is a
Holy
bad
cow.
news in it on its own. So
Yeah.
just take care of yourself. Keep warm.
Yes. Yes. I spent a couple years in Canada, and the coldest I experienced was -60. And holy cow, I
No,
don't
that's too
envy
much.
anybody. I don't envy anybody. There was a place in Utah called Peter Sinks. It's the coldest place in Utah. It was -53 the other day. Yesterday. Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty cold.
That that's it's too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
This should be
40,
illegal.
-40 Celsius and -40 Fahrenheit is where they meet.
Really, that's where the crossover is.
That's where the crossover is
Interesting.
-40. Yep.
Okay. All
So
right.
stay warm, everybody. Stay warm.
Hey Sam,
Yes.
I was browsing your website the other day.
Oh no. What didn't I do?
Nothing. It looked
Oh,
good.
good. Thank you. It is brand new. It is
Yeah.
brand new as of January 10th, I think. We we um we decided to go to a faster platform and something that's easier for me to update. Not that the old one wasn't, but it just this one's going to take a lot less time. It's a lot more. There's a lot more content on there. So if you each one of our obstacles has its own YouTube, like Chaz's reviews of our obstacles on there. So
Yeah, I'm
each
on there like three
each
times.
yeah, you're famous now.
That's all I've ever, strove for,
Drove,
striven,
striven,
strived.
something
Probably that one. Probably that one.
probably.
Yeah.
Probably. Anyway, so yeah, our website's brand new. Sorry for the shameless plug, but here we are. Brand new
Our
website. Head on
show.
over there. What?
We get to do what we want. It's our
Oh, yeah,
show.
that's true. That is true. We have lots to talk about. That's the whole reason we're doing this show, right? I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I'm
just
just
shameless
kidding.
plugs left and right.
Yeah. Only RCs,
Hey, only our
DK4RC's
yeah.
YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, uh, Crawler Tracks. No, by the way, if you're speaking of shameless plugs, go to Chaz's YouTube channel, CK4RC. Um, you got to go over there and hit the subscribe button because I know we're doing this on. We kind of explained last time why we're doing this on our channel, but go over there, hit the subscribe button. He will rebroadcast it probably tomorrow, I would imagine.
I will repost it, and if I
Repost
can
it.
do a
That's
live
it.
a premiere, then I will. But I can't totally commit to a premiere.
Right. But the premiere was fun last time. We had a lot of fun chatting with
The
people. It
premiere
was
was
really fun.
awesome. We had a lot
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
revisitors. That's
Yeah.
not a real word.
Sure it
Um,
is. It
but
is now.
a lot of folks turned it. They tuned in 2 days in a row.
Yeah, they did. That was
That's
awesome.
that's more than I want to hear myself talk.
Yeah,
But that was
me
awesome.
too. Me too. All right. Well, let's get down to business, shall we?
All right, let's do it.
Enough screwing around. Um,
Oh no,
what? What
there's
I
gonna be
miss?
plenty more. There's gonna be plenty more screwing
I
around.
know, I'm aware. All right. Let's talk about first and foremost what we got going on. What do we have on your bench? What's on your bench today
What's
or
on my
this
bench? All
week?
right, I got a couple things on my bench.
Yes.
I'm going to turn that question around on you, so be prepared because
Okay.
we just talked
Oh,
about your website, and I want to talk about
yes.
some things that aren't on there yet that I am aware of are coming down the pipeline. See what I
He
did there?
has an
Pipeline.
insider being friends with me. He kind of gets to see things a little bit early.
A little bit, and I'm hoping one of them is going to be showing up here pretty soon.
But if you honestly pay attention to our social media, Color Track social media, you'll see these things. They're sometimes in the background of our videos. Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, it's not even secret,
No,
but
no,
well,
we're not keeping anything up. We're not having anything be secret.
so I'm going to have you get into that here in a minute.
Yes.
All right, so I've got my newest RTR, and I've got a couple custom builds back here. So first RTR, I just released my full review on the UDIRC Snow Leopard. I don't remember all the letters. UCX24, I think is what it is. Um,
Something.
yeah. So the Snow Leopard. I didn't put the stickers on. I was so excited about it. I mean, this thing, it's 24 scale four-wheel steer, brushless setup, oil shocks, a lot of promise, a lot of potential. Mine was a dud, and I
Do you
was
think that was
totally.
just yours, or do you think that's the whole line?
So here's the thing, and
I'm
based
not
on
bagging on it whatsoever. I just want to know
no,
if
no,
you
no,
got a bad one.
right, right,
Which
and
happens. Being in manufacturing, it happens, guys. It really
yes,
does. And hopefully
yes,
most good companies will stand by the product.
right, and I bagged on it enough in my video. I didn't pull any punches. I was very disappointed with the the quality and how it turned out. I think from what I've seen from other YouTubers, other comments online, there seems to be a very distinct split down the middle. There are a lot of people that have gotten some really good ones and they're really happy with it. And then there's me. I know Van was his had really bad cogging issues, very similar to mine. Um, Derby City RC, his initial reaction was not favorable, and then he changed the conditions, and he ended up liking his, but the reaction has really been kind of hit or miss on these things. So
Okay.
it's not just mine, but there are some good ones out there from what I'm seeing. So if you want to give it a shot, the price point's not bad. I think I quoted in my video even the wrong price. I think I quoted it was like 144, and I think it's less than that.
Mm,
Um, I think it's closer to like 120. And for
mm,
brushless four wheel steer, oil shocks, like it's a lot of features and a lot of potential if you
right.
get a good one. So
Right. So it sounds like quality control may be a little bit of an issue.
yeah, and it
That's too
seems
bad.
that, and I'm not trying to bag on UDIRC, but it seems like that goes beyond just this model with
Okay.
their lineup. So
Yeah.
just for what it's worth, take it for what it is. If you're interested in it and you have the extra funds, go for it.
Okay.
But if you're debating on this or like the Cent 18 Scout or the new Juice Up, not the Evo Pro, the CR18 Pro,
DP. Yep.
if you're debating on other rigs like that or the Venture 18, probably go a different direction from the UDIRC just because this one is so hit or miss. So
Oh, well, there you go. That's
that
too bad. That's disappointing.
yeah, it was. A lot of potential, and it can probably get there, but it's going to
Yeah.
be up to me to do it.
Yeah.
And yeah, we all like to tinker on our RTRs and stuff like that. We don't
Yeah.
expect to be perfect out of the box, but this one had some issues. So
Yeah.
just
Yeah. That's
you
too
know,
bad.
full discrepancy.
That's too
That's
bad.
how it was for me.
Yeah.
Crazy Quad Brothers P3. I don't know what any of that stuff means.
Yeah.
Crazy Quad Brothers. I could probably
Hey,
take a guess.
are you new to our channel? If you are, welcome. So,
Welcome.
welcome. Yes,
And
that's
if you're
awesome.
not new, welcome back.
Yeah. Well, okay. Exactly. Exactly.
Sam,
Oh, dude.
it's done.
Oh, dude. Can I
The run
show it?
video, the run video lands Saturday morning.
Can I show a teaser?
Yeah, you can show it.
Should we show a teaser?
Go
You
for
guys
it.
want to see a teaser? P3 is the power of three brothers.
Oh,
There,
nice.
there you go.
I like that.
I like that too. That's awesome. Well,
As long
welcome.
as you get along.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love it. And being a former airplane guy and having my Part 107 pilot's license, yeah, absolutely. 100%. I say former airplane guy. I really love airplanes, but as you all know, we had to shift. Anyway, let's show this bad boy, shall we? Let's go. Oh, he's new to the channel, just cruising YouTube. Well, thank you for coming here and checking out our live stream. We really appreciate it, man. Really do.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, stick
Here,
around. It'll be fun.
fun. Fun is relative, Chaz. Fun is relative.
For somebody,
All
it
right.
might be fun.
All right. Here we go. Let's see this bad boy in action.
Small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Oh, that looks beautiful from here, Neil. It has a stark beauty all its own. It's like much of the high desert of the United States. It's different, but it's very pretty out here.
Every precious minute of their 2.5 hours on the surface was programmed. Rock and soil samples were to be collected, photographs taken, experiments set up to catch unfiltered particles from the sun, to record moonquakes, to measure precisely by laser beam reflection the
That was absolutely epic.
I'm pretty pumped about this thing. So
I
I reviewed it a little bit last time, just kind of going over where it stood in the progress. And this is my first ever full custom ground up build.
But you've got the other 3D printed chassis, the gray one, not the black one. You
Yes, I
showed it
got the
with the
gray
black
one from
one.
Josh Wheeler. That dude, he puts out quality stuff. If you're looking for a nice body and great prices, he does a lot of paint on them as well. He didn't do any paint on this one for me. I didn't ask him to. But yeah, so wanted to go something a little bit different.
That's
And
so sweet.
I found these tracks a year ago on Etsy, and so I've had these laying around for the better part of a year. And then I had the black chassis because I found it also, and so this idea has been kicking around in the old noodle for a solid year, and I just got so swamped with all the RTR reviews I was doing last year while I was
Yeah.
kind of figuring out my channel a little bit and stuff. So, first full custom build is done. No, it's not done. It's operational.
Yes.
It is not finished. I have some work to do.
You
So,
need paint.
I've got to do paint, but I'm not going to do it when it's -3 degrees. So
Oh, come on. You take the
so I'm
fun
gonna
out
have
of
to
it.
wait. Probably gonna have to wait till March or so to get some good temperatures to do the paint. But I want to stick with the gray for the cage, and I want to do white panels, kind of a NASA feel.
Are you going to put
Of
NASA
course.
stickers on it?
No, I'm gonna stick with the CK4RC stickers and
Oh,
brand it real
okay.
good. Um, and
You
then
should do a NASA CK4 so it looks like NASA, but it says CK4 on it.
ooh, I might do that. That's a good
That
idea.
that would be awesome. So it looks
What do you
like the
guys think?
NASA logo, but
What do you guys think? Should I stick with the classic CK4RC or should I do the NASA variant for the lunar rover?
dude,
And yeah, by the way, for if you guys aren't familiar with this build, I call it the lunar rover.
although it was running in snow, there's no snow on the moon, is there?
Well, listen, Sam, you got to work. I don't live on the moon. I got to work with
Well,
what you got.
sometimes I wonder.
Well, I have my head's up there on the moon, not up anywhere else.
Yeah, right.
I promise.
Good time. Oh, they say, well, somebody chimed in, said classic. Nothing
Ooh,
stock.
nothing stock. All right.
All
Okay.
right. That's
I
awesome.
like that. I mean, it's all about that branding. Of course, Harold wants to make it difficult, make me pay for another logo.
Hey, that would be a cool shirt.
It would.
A NASA shirt that had
Limited edition.
Oh, dude, that would be sick.
There's only going to be one of them made, and I'm going to wear it on my channel.
Hey, I would get one of those.
You want one of those?
I
All
would
right, I'll
love
make two
one.
because nobody else is buying this stuff.
Oh,
So this is what we got. So, but the audio, I had to add the audio because so you actually saw the raw footage.
I
And
did.
this thing, it's functional, but it's not good.
It's not pretty.
It is. So when I built this thing, the transmission that I put in there, I used for mock-up. I knew that it had some issues. I just wanted it to be able to bolt in here and just get it
Right.
built.
Right.
And so that was my maiden voyage, and it stripped out all of it, I think. And so it sounds
Everything. Axles too?
no. Just the pinion,
Oh.
the spur, or the spur. I mean, the pinion seems okay. I do have the clear
Oh, see,
acrylic
that's
cover.
cool. Yeah. Do you
So-
show that in your build video? I think you
A
do.
little bit. Yeah, a
Yeah,
little bit.
it's cool. That's way cool.
So there's some issues. So like I said, it's functional, but it's not done. So I'm gonna have
Right.
to do a tear down, which I'm gonna have to tear it down and to do the paint anyway.
Right.
And then I still have to I have nothing attached in here. Everything's just flopping around. And the wire management, you can see that servo wire is 1.5 miles long.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
What servo did you use?
I just went with the Emax.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't go with anything fancy on this because it's not for performance.
It's a shelf clean.
Like this thing, yeah, it's absolutely a shelf queen. It's to be a conversation starter. And, if I go to shows and stuff like that,
Or
it's
some cool
something to
pictures.
look
Yeah.
at.
Yeah, that's way cool.
So,
I love it. I love it.
So yeah, so that is done and, well, done.
Done.
And then lastly, I won't get into this too deep because it's still pretty rough right now, but the crawltism awareness build that my oldest son and I are doing.
Yes, that's cool.
The one that looks like a rainbow threw up on it. If you can kind of see a little bit, waiting on a few last parts to show up. You never notice how many things you overlook until you do a ground up build.
Right.
And I didn't get shock towers.
Oh, whoops.
Right. So now I'm just waiting on shock towers before I can finish this thing. But
I think we've all been there. We've all had builds where we're like, crap, I forgot this or that.
Right.
Or
yeah,
a lot to keep in the head. The old
noggin. And it's my second one ever. So obviously I'm gonna overlook some things and miss some stuff. But yeah, he's pretty pumped about that. And he actually helped out quite a bit at the beginning, and then he checked out. I was like, hey, Dad, why don't you just go ahead and finish that?
Yeah. I'll drive it. I'll break it. You finish it.
Right. And then I'll be the one that fixes it as well.
Right. Correct.
So,
for sure.
But yeah, so that's coming along as well. So I've got The lunar rover, the run video drops Saturday morning, and then we switch to the crawltism awareness build. I'm going to have 2 or 3 videos outlining and kind of showing that build and progress as we go along.
Yes. We posted across the bottom your YouTube channel. Head on over there, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you'll get notified when that video drops because it's going to be awesome.
I think we're obligated to say smash it, because every time I watch a video, everybody says you got to smash it.
Are we Kevin Talbot?
I don't. So everybody says smash it.
Smash the bell.
Whatever. You can just click it if you want. It doesn't have to be violent.
Just do it.
You can do it gently.
Do it. Just do it. All right. Well,
all right, Sam, I'm done.
Okay. You want to see what's on my bench?
I want to see what is coming to the website that's not there yet.
Well, okay. Well, let me start off with, I'm only showing this because I've already showed it to you, but show everybody else here. This wasn't my build. I didn't build this. Actually, Van DeWitt did. He did all the paint on it and everything. But
yeah,
there it is.
Yes.
That is an FCX 24, their monster truck. And all actuality, the monster truck's right here. That's with a Red Cat Ascent body kind of just sat on there.
Okay.
But my son was playing with it the other day, and it has sad wheels now.
Oh.
He broke you can see.
You know what? It's a monster truck, man. That's what monster trucks are for.
He broke it. So what I did is I had my Power Wagon half track out, and obviously the bodies are all interchangeable, so I slapped the body on it, and there you go. So I'm showing that to you. It
almost reminds me of the Bigfoot fast tracks.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That
was a tracked whatever.
Yeah, it was like a Econoline Ford van on a tank chassis.
On a tank chassis, yep. Mm-hmm.
And it ruined Bob Chandler's career because he landed a jump and there's no suspension on that thing, and it messed up his back.
It screwed up his back big time. I didn't build that. That's all credit to Van from the Micro Crawler Club. I did buy it from him, so long time ago.
Solid purchase.
Yes, it was a solid purchase, and he actually included 2 bodies, a Micro Crawler Club body, and I do think last time I heard, he wants that Micro Crawler Club body back. I point up there because it's up there on a shelf, but yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, you want to see something new? Here's something new, and this is because of you. Oh, wrong camera. That is my first and only, first I've ever TikTok shop purchase. I got this right before the 14-hour outage, and it is a little teeny RC car.
Those things have been, the ads for those things have been all over.
It's like a stomper.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, it is a metal body. My dog's barking, so if you hear that. It does have underglow. You can see the lights. It does have suspension. I don't know if you can see that. It does have a working suspension.
Okay. Is it independent?
No, it's one. It flexes a little bit.
So it kind of pivots?
Yeah, it pivots. It basically pivots in the middle. It's not 4-wheel drive, it's 2-wheel drive, and it's not proportional. That's the only disappointing thing, is it's not proportional. I don't even mind the 2-wheel drive. It's just the proportional is not there.
Yeah, that part stinks.
Yeah.
Is it quick? What's the speed like?
It's actually pretty fast. It's decent. I mean, it comes with a little dinky trailer, which is kind of fun. Here's the transmitter.
Yeah. I don't even like to call those transmitters. Those are remotes.
Yeah, right. But it's pretty fast. If I had a place to show you, I'd show you. Maybe I'll do it in a video. If you guys want to see me do a video on these little guys, leave me a comment down below. Say, do a video on the 164th Stomper, because that's why I wanted it. Because I remember the old, and it's all because of you.
You keep saying that.
Well, you're the one that's been doing the 64 scales.
Well, I still have some more over here on the shelf that I haven't got out of the box yet.
Oh, they're cool. You can go out, dog. My dog's sitting there looking at me. Yeah, so you inspired me, and I'm like, oh, I want to see those things. And honestly, on the TikTok shop, they were like, what, $15 or less?
Yeah, something like that. $15, $20, something like that.
They're so cheap, but they're kind of fun. They're small, and when it's cold and outdoors, and it's kind of a fun little thing. Almost impossible to back the trailer up.
I love those micros for when I travel.
Oh, see. Well, that's true, but you could also take a 24th and you'd be fine. So those are
Yeah,
small enough.
but like if I'm traveling, if I'm on like an airplane, like I just
Right.
the micros they're just easier to throw in a
Yeah,
backpack, and then I don't have to
they
worry
are.
about like an axle snapping or anything like that because the backpack gets jammed
Yeah.
into something.
Yeah. I get that. Okay. Now
Crazy Quad
on
Brothers 696. I'm getting close to 700. Thank you
you
guys.
are. That's a massive, massive achievement for sure. It takes a lot. Trust me. I have about 1,600 maybe on my channel, and it takes a lot to get there. It's a lot of work. So you're killing
Yeah,
it, brother. You're killing it. 17 in the house. Only 6 likes, guys. Hit that thumbs up.
do it. Peer pressure.
Peer pressure. That's what we like.
Do it.
Now for what you've been waiting for.
Seriously, man. Stop teasing. Looks so good.
This is our new starting gate that will be coming out here probably in the next month or month and a half, maybe. Oh, my dog. She's got her head out the dog door and she's barking at something. Oh my gosh. Let me show you the one that I painted up. They're not going to come painted, but I'm going to show you the painted up one.
That's the
The
potential of it.
banner. Yep. So on one side you can have finish. On the other side you have start. These are completely removable. So you can switch them around and do whatever you want. Each one comes with 2 starts and 2 finishes. Signs. And then they will come with these feather flags as well, which are removable. See if I can pull one out here. There we go.
Nice. Is
So
it just
they
like a
have,
wooden dowel?
it's a barbecue skewer actually.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So, and you can see, I showed this the other day on the other channel, on Size Matters RC. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Oh, wrong way. See those 2 different size holes right up
Yep.
here?
Yep.
Oh,
Oh.
I just lost the top piece. I was putting too much pressure on.
Oh, Sam, you're breaking it.
I didn't break it. It just came off. Those are for 2 different size barbecue skewers. So people were saying, well, if you have a flag you want to put in there, we've accommodated both sides of barbecue skewers in the mount here. Let me show you.
Nice.
I had it here. Where'd the mount go? Maybe it fell off the table. Anyway, the mount is pretty cool because it does have those two sizes. I don't know what happened to it. I'm losing my mind. I had it here to show, and now it's gone. Anyway, so these flags just slide right down in there. And here's a good announcement. The flags will be random of what you get. You will always get 1 Crawler Tracks flag, but you may get a Microcrawler Club flag. You may get a Shop Mini RC flag. You may get a CK4 RC flag. Hey, there you go. So
my fawns just came out. That's how excited I got.
starting gates coming soon. And we are in the works. They won't be releasing the same time, unfortunately, but we have a electronics system that will be a start and stop that will fit right here. That you can just plug in and it will be a starting gate, a start timer, and a stop timer, depending on if you have 2 gates or not.
So the system, is it going to be a manual start stop, or is it going to have a
No.
sensor?
It'll have a sensor.
Oh, come
It
on.
will have a sensor.
I didn't even know that part.
So that's going to be, we're going to release the gate first, and then that'll be a future thing. We're still working on the programming. The programming's a lot of work. So electronics. So there you go.
That's awesome.
There you go. That's what's on my bench. I'm not really working on any rigs. I'm working on kind of all rigs. So
Yeah.
that's kind of what's on my bench right now. Hold on, I gotta let my dog in. She's gonna start barking here in a minute.
I'm going to start barking in a minute.
You might. Oh, we are so professional.
I mean, listen, it's show number 2. Come on. Give us some grace.
Give us a break.
And also we're a
Cody?
couple of clowns, so I don't know what people are expecting.
Yeah, right. What were we thinking we could do a show?
Right. I mean, we've got a format, so
We do
I
have
mean,
a format.
we got a little bit of
Cody's here.
structure. That's just hoping that we can kind of stick with it a little bit. Cody
Yeah.
Pringle has joined us. What's up, Cody? We are combating tonight for a little bit of attention.
Airspace.
Unfortunately,
I'm telling you.
What?
Airwaves. We're combating for airwaves.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Fair RC is also going live tonight as well, and they're announcing. So I'm kind of jumping ahead here, but
Yes.
they're announcing the release of what's it, the FSC 24? Is that what it's called?
Yeah. It's the F.
It's basically the FCX short course truck.
Thank you.
It's basically what it is.
Yes, it's an FMS short course truck on the 24 platform, the FCX platform. So it's going to be interesting. I would love to get my hands on that. I have a lot of FMS product, but that one is going to be interesting because it's supposed to be not a basher. It's a short course truck, but it has similar characteristics to. It's got the suspension that can collapse a little bit further, goes a little bit faster.
Yeah, so it's more like a pre-runner than a short course truck because of the independent front suspension. It's got like the crisscrossed I-beams, I think is what they call it. I don't think they call it the crisscross. That's me just making it overly complicated.
the floppy bridge.
But the beam in independent front suspension, and it's supposed to be pretty zippy, which I haven't seen any footage.
Yeah, I haven't either. It's gonna be interesting because it is based off that FCX platform.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the two-speed transmission. We're actually working on a video right now with their Colorado, the FCX Colorado. We filmed a long time ago when that was brand new. We just never have gotten around to get it edited. And if it's as zippy as that has that two-speed transmission, then it'll do okay.
Yeah,
it's pretty fun. That's a pretty fun truck.
Yeah.
So we're competing with Fair RC. Unfortunately, love the guys over at Fair RC. They're doing a killer job. But here we are. But their live streams are not always on the same night. So
I think they did this on purpose. How dare they're trying to squash the little
Fair
guy.
RC. I know. Jeez.
Trying to hold us down, man.
Yeah, but they will. If you have a chance, go watch their stuff after it airs. Of course, after we're done. It's going to be cool. That pre-runner is going to be pretty sick.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to pick one of those up.
Yeah, it'll be cool. I'll wait for Ken to review it. I'm sure he's getting one, and then I'll decide whether I'm going to pick one or not.
Yeah,
but
I also mentioned. So speaking of new releases, I mentioned the new Hobby Plus release, the Juice Up CR18P Pro.
I don't have it, but this is exactly what it looks like.
Yeah, it's
the. I won't even say it's the upgraded version of this because it's different. It's not.
It is. It's slightly. Let's just call it the modified version of the Evo Pro.
Yes, this is the brushless Evo Pro. This has got the Fury Tech Venom in it.
Yeah,
that came with it. I have actually upgraded the shocks on this to Enduras, but the new one, the Juiced Up Edition, comes with a Hobby Wing brushless, and it comes with wheel weights, and
it's got the brass ring in the wheels.
Oh, that's right. Wheel weights and hexes.
Brass portal axle covers.
Yep.
And then it does not have the 2-speed transmission that the Evo Pro has. And that has taken a lot of the slop out of the drivetrain. That's the biggest complaint with the Evo Pro. And I have one of those as well, one of the brushless ones.
If you guys are wondering what the slop is, look how far that moves.
For a crawler, that's crazy bad.
That's like a lot. Yeah, that's a lot of slop. It really is.
It's still one of the best RTRs on the market.
Yes.
But that slop is
for sure
inexcusable. I mean, if we're being honest.
Well, and to be fair, any portal axle rig, whether it's Fair RC, whether it's FMS, whether it's Fury Tech, any portal axle rig has some slop. It's just the way portal
Yeah.
axles are.
Right.
But that slop right here, you can see it.
That's extreme. That's a quarter turn right there.
Yeah, that's a lot of slop. So,
Hobby Plus was able to correct that with the new juiced up version.
to an
And
extent,
that
to an extent.
a lot of it. Yeah. It's not
Yeah.
gone. I mean,
No.
there's always going to be a little bit of wiggle in the drivetrain, but
Because,
they
and it's
cleaned up
because
a
of those
lot of it.
portal axle gears, right?
Yeah.
They sit like this, and the first one has to move before the second one even thinks about moving. So, yeah,
Yep.
nature of the beast.
Yep. But that looks good. I'll probably, I don't know. I'm hesitating to pull the trigger on that one just because I do have the Evo Pro and they are similar, and the price point on those is getting up a little bit higher. They're closer to 200 than 100, which it's worth it, but
Yeah,
you still have to drop $200. So probably going to put that one off for a while.
yeah, yeah. It is closer to $200, which is still a reasonable price,
Right. Yeah,
but
it's definitely worth it.
it is. I don't know. It's on the higher range of what 18 scales usually are.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull up, see if I can do this. Oh, there it is. Look, there's Ken's video on it.
There it is.
That's the juiced up version. And in my opinion, I think the yellow one looks a lot better than the red one. That's just my opinion. But
I think that those colored wheels, because it's still like the plastic wheels, they have a brass ring inside, but
yes,
the face is still the plastic kind of standard Hobby Plus wheels. And the dyed plastic, it looks kind of cheap, but
yes,
there's still beadlock. I kind of
they
like it.
they still are. And apparently, from what you're looking at, Cape Crawler's yellow one right now, Adam, another one of our really good friends here at the Crawler Tracks. From what they have said, the tires are phenomenal on it.
Really, because they look the same.
They're apparently a lot softer compound, and
Okay,
they're a lot better. So,
good.
I mean, these tires weren't horrible. The Hobby Plus tires aren't horrible, right?
They're not.
But apparently the tires on this are much better.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and the first thing people always do uh, on most of their rigs is replace wheels and tires. So
Oh, for sure.
it's not like it's a huge deal.
What do you guys think? What's your preference? If you're looking at new rigs, you want another new crawler, or you want to step outside the crawler world and try the short course pre-runner
Nothing
from
Stock
FMS?
says he wants to try a quick run 24. I'm not sure if I'm familiar with that.
I think that's the Hobby Wing setup.
Oh, is that? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
I think so.
I didn't know that was what it was called.
So, man, there's been a lot of releases lately, though. So, looking at components, do you see the new? So, there's two new axles that have been released in the last few days. Mofo released I think they're the 44s, and they're like
Oh,
10 or it's either 10 or 12 millimeters wide,
wow.
which
That
I mean
is
that's getting pretty extreme. I don't
that.
know.
I don't know if that would fit on our crawler tracks. We never planned for anything that big.
I don't know. And if you're trying to comp with it, I don't know. It's going to make just clearing gates more difficult. That's a lot of width.
Yeah, that's. I don't know if they consulted the RCM CCA rules.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know.
Nothing stocks Super 44s, Mofo RC Super 44s.
Super 44s.
And then was it LGRP came out with new axles too? The Spider 9s, is that what they're called?
Good question.
These just dropped. I think like they just dropped in the last couple days. I think.
Spider 9s?
I think so because they're 9 millimeter. So you got the Super 8s, which are 8 millimeter,
Right.
and then these are I think they're Spider 9s is what they're called, and they're 9 millimeter.
And they're by OGRC?
LGRP, Little Guy Racing Parts.
Oh, Little Guy Racing Parts.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look them up. Oh, there they are. Maybe.
They look beautiful.
Yeah, those maybe are them. They kind of look like the isokinetics from Mias.
A little bit, but they have rotors and calipers.
Man,
They are really nice,
the
but it's
scale
also
detail on these newer things is getting ridiculous. Now, the rotors are just for looks and weight, more or less. They don't actually work, but
yes, yeah, they're not functional
just
brakes,
yeah. Holy cow,
but a really neat detail.
that's crazy.
From what I've seen, they do interfere. You have to use particular wheels that will fit around the rotors. You can take the rotors off; they don't have to be on there. But if you want the
Right.
rotors and the calipers and stuff, you have to get a certain wheel size, and I don't know offhand which
They're
wheels will
like
work and which ones
they're like
won't.
just hexes, right?
Yeah,
Just like if you were to get a wider hex or something.
yeah.
That's
Um,
crazy.
so yeah, I mean, lot of good stuff coming out, and then we've got wheel ins or tire inserts. That's what I'm trying to say. Tire
That's what you're
inserts.
trying to say.
Yes, Flub
From
RC with
Flub?
the F cups. So basically, I think what they're trying to do here is just offer more sidewall support, side hill support for stock foams,
Yeah.
and it turns stock foams into dual stages. Basically, is what they're going for.
So you put the stock foam around the outside of the flub?
No, so you put the F cup on the wheel
Uh-huh.
um, ring,
Uh-huh.
and then you put the foam on top of the wheel ring. So like the F cup, like it's
I wonder if I can pull up a better picture.
the foam kind of sandwiches between the F cup gets sandwiched between the foam and the wheel ring.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. There's a bigger picture. Oh,
Yeah,
I
there you go.
see. I see how it works now. Oh, that's interesting. So it
Yeah,
makes it kind of like a dual stage foam.
right.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so you get more side hill support closer to the center of the tire, the wheel, and then you still get the flex and the squish and the grip on the outer part of the tire.
Of a natural foam, because
Right.
foam does honestly collapse the best. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yep. And then you've got Rad Daddy Crawlers is doing a whole lot with his Grippies inserts. He came out with a new one that I really want to get my hands on. He's calling them Grippies Stiffies. So one
It's
of
not.
the
I don't know why I want to search that.
yeah, probably don't. Um, so I have a set of the regular Grippies, and they are really tough to work with. I mean, it's a really good product, but they are so flimsy. They're really hard to get mounted. But
Were
the
those
Stiffies,
the glitter ones?
yes.
Oh, okay.
I know. I
Go
know.
go to his YouTube channel. It's right there. You can see the video on it.
Yeah.
I get it. It's a
Um,
new company. They're trying to be innovative, and they are. But I mean, yeah, I understand manufacturing, and sometimes things don't quite work the way you want them to. But yeah, they're heavy. They're
yeah.
really heavy.
Super heavy. And so he just released these, he's calling them Stiffies, whatever, but they're more formed.
Okay.
They have more structural integrity than the regular grippies. So
Okay.
they look like they'll be a lot easier to work with and a
Oh,
lot more
okay.
manageable to get mounted. So I want to get my hands on those and try them out. But the grippies that I have, the regular grippies, are really good, but they are a bear to work with.
Huh. That's what you were saying in your video is it's pretty crazy as far
Yeah,
as to get them in and out.
that video took me days to, like, between when I started it to when I could finish it, from trying to get them out, because I was getting so frustrated, and I just had to keep coming back, and it took me 3 days before I could
Wow.
finally finish filming that video.
Wow. All right. Next on the list, we're trying to cover all the new stuff. And this one I'm super excited for. This
It
these
looks
things are
so good.
gonna be so awesome.
I got a question for you guys: purple or orange?
Or clear, so you can pay. Oh, there's a gray too. We got to include all of them.
Do
Purple,
we know?
orange, gray.
Purple and orange is where it's at.
All right, purple and orange. What do you guys think? Leave us a comment now.
Just between those.
Purple, purple.
Cody's digging the purple.
Cody's digging the purple. I appreciate that. My nose is running. It must be cold in here. Apologize.
I have a build that this body's going to be perfect for.
Oh, apparently it's for the Bronco length.
The
I'm
Bronco
with,
links.
yeah.
That's
So like it's for the Bronco, unless you want to
okay.
extend the wheelbase out, I guess. But I'm with Castle. I like the orange one.
Orange, nothing stock says purple. Nothing stock. Yeah, exactly. Nothing stock. Seriously, that glitter. I mean, it's a bad idea. Just let's not
Yeah,
do that.
yeah. Purple. I gotta be honest. That orange is just pretty.
It is. But man, that purple looks good too, though.
It does. It really does. And I'm not a like a, I don't like pink. I don't like purple on my rigs. But that purple, it's pretty.
It is, yeah.
Check that out.
And I really like black and purple together. I just think that's kind of just a menacing color
Oh,
scheme.
there we go. Look at that. There they are.
So
Oh, it opened
yeah,
up a new window. Hold on.
that Baja bug design is that's really well done.
Yes. It well, and the only thing I don't like about it, I'm gonna see if I can pull this up. So that's why I'm not looking at the camera. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm gonna see if I can pull up this other one. Oh, what happened? There we go. Still learning the
Harold, you can get the
software.
clear one. You can make a red one or a baby blue one.
Yeah, there you go. Look at this. This is the one. I know this is the gray one. This is the one thing I don't like about it. I have a 68 Volkswagen Bug. So I'm kind of a Bug fan. It's my very first car. But if you look at
Nice.
this right here, there, I don't know if you guys can even see that, but the fin on the back
Yeah.
is not my favorite. That
Oh, I
little
kind of like
fin.
it.
You like the fin?
I kind of do.
Mount Olympus, welcome to the show. But yeah,
Mount
I don't
Olympus
like the
isn't
fin.
feeling it. Yeah,
No,
that's
he's not feeling it. And that's
bug's not for
great.
everybody.
No, it's not. I only want one because I had one growing up as a kid. As a teenager, I bought it before I was 16. But that fin, I just am not a fan of the fin. I wish
I
it was
want
just
one
round.
because I have a build. I've got this will be more of a modification than a full custom build, but I have some skis that will go
Oh,
on the front of an SCX 24.
are you half
And
tracking it?
I no, because I've got the Luna Rover, I don't want to do tracks again. Um, I've been looking for paddle tires, which for
Oh,
24
paddles would be
scales,
cool. Paddles would be really cool.
right, and make it yeah. But for 24 scale, they're really hard to find. You can find some 3D printed ones, but they just don't look right. So what I did was I got some really big, beefy tires with some snow chains. So
Oh, that'd be cool.
I'm gonna have big old like not monster truck tires, but big old mudding tires with
Fat
snow
tires, yeah.
chains with the skis on the front, and I want to put this Baja Bug body on it. I think that
Be
will look really
cool.
cool.
Be really cool for sure. For sure. Mount Olympus likes the fin.
I'm with you.
Half tracks. I'm telling you. So cool. Sorry. I
Baja
like my half
Integrity
tracks.
Construction Company.
Oh, really?
We got a new name in here. Welcome.
Hey, welcome. How'd you find us, Integrity? That's awesome. Cool. Welcome to the show. All
Yeah.
right. Moving on. Get rid of this so we can put our ugly faces back up.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
Yeah. Whoops. All right.
Speaking of ugly face, look at this.
Yeah, that's nice.
That beard is gone. Oh, it's Timothy Lee. What's up, dude?
Tim. Tim is my brother, man.
Nice.
He is my he is a YouTuber. I think he's the oh, maybe it's not the same Tim Lee. I have a friend who's a Tim Lee who's a YouTuber. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. But anyway, Anyway, welcome. Either way, Tim, if that's you, my friend, you're all my friends, but that you, welcome.
Nice.
All right. What's
Yeah, I have to
next on
trim
the
the beard,
list?
man. I was
Oh,
getting tired
yeah.
of that thing. And listen, if I got to deal with this face, I'm going to make other people deal with it too.
Well, my scruff takes me forever to grow, but I like the scruff for sure.
Tim's demanding we talk about cool stuff. I don't listen, Tim. I don't know if you're on the right channel for that,
It might
sir.
not be on the right channel, Tim. We got a couple more new products here to go over. I'm just going to share this again.
What do we got
Oh,
left? Oh, we got another body. I'm not
yeah.
excited about this one. I don't like it.
Really?
Yeah.
How do I
I,
get rid of this? Oh, there it is.
I feel like it's a cop out.
Really?
Yeah. They took 3/4 of a body that already exists and they put a
This is
different front
true.
end on it.
This is true. This is true. And it doesn't look anything like the 1-to-1s, the full scale. I mean, the front end does, but beyond that, I don't know.
Right. So we're talking about the new Proline Lexan body, the FJ40 Lexan. It's 2/3 of a deadbolt. The rear 2/3 literally is a deadbolt. And they took a Jeep hood clip and put it on the front.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not it.
Oh, that's not it.
That's a 10
Oh, that's the
scale.
110 scale.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
come did I get the wrong link? What? Oh, no, that's not it. Maybe this is it. There it is.
Yeah, look, and I mean, it's literally it's the deadbolt cage on top. Like,
Yeah. So
that's
had
just
one.
offensive.
My next door neighbor growing up had one of these, like a full scale 1-to-1, and it was the coolest thing ever. It was back before I really knew what Jeeps were. And I
Yeah.
thought this was the coolest thing ever, but it just needs a full cab. It's screaming for a full cab.
Well, and I feel like it's just a lazy design.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I just I don't know. The deadbolt cage, it's not doing it for me.
No.
And I like
No.
Proline. I'm not here to
No,
badmouth
I
Proline by
love
any
I
means.
love Proline. Proline's
Right.
phenomenal.
They make
Their
really
wheels
good
or their
stuff.
tires are awesome.
Yes,
But
I have a
yeah.
ton of Proline trenchers that I got on clearance not too long ago.
Yeah.
But this is a miss. I mean, sorry, but it just is.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Jeep Bolt Harold. I think that's what Adam calls his on
Yeah.
Cape Crawlers.
Yep. That's what he calls it.
The Dead 40. Yeah, Mount Olympus. That's pretty good. I kind of like that one.
Yeah, I do like that one. That one's awesome. All right. Let's get that guy out of there. Enough of that. Nate agrees about a full cage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is. So what are we missing? Is there anything we have missed that you guys want to see us talk about maybe next show?
Yeah, any other new releases that we overlooked?
Which we may have. I mean, there's tons coming out right now.
Gosh, there's been so much. Like every day the last week, I've had to update our show notes and add a new product. I feel like
it's been crazy. And I text Chaz something. He's all, "What the heck?" To put it in the notes now.
So, all right. So, yeah, if we missed anything, drop it in the chat. Let us know so we can look into it, and we'll revisit in a couple weeks for our next show.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, nothing stock for sure. Definitely. Yeah, different cage, windshield frame, just something. It just needs something. I don't like. It was just a lazy approach, and not to be insulting or anything else, but that's how I feel about it.
Yeah, it needs the whole back of it. It needs the whole top, and I think it would look a lot better for sure. For sure.
All right, Sam.
Yes.
I got a question.
Okay.
I had the
Did I be
lunar over out.
nervous?
I had the lunar over out a little bit ago, and you showed my clip in the snow.
In the snow.
How willing are you to get your rigs dirty? What kind of terrains are you willing to go drive through? I feel like this is kind of a hot topic in the community.
Sorry, I had to. That's the kind of terrain I drive on. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I hate dirty rigs. I like my rigs pristine and clean, but that doesn't mean I won't take them out. But I don't like when I roll over out on the rocks and get scratches on them.
Okay.
Now my bashers, that's a different story completely. Any of the bashers, for the most part, I will beat the crap out of snow, mud, sand. Mud's probably my limit. I don't like mud because it's like when you get your full scale vehicle muddy. It's such a
Yeah.
pain to clear off and clean
Yeah.
off. So I, I snow's fine. We actually have a SCX-24 snow plow. So snow's fine. Sand is a pain in the butt because it just gets everywhere, but it's easier to clean up than mud. Um, Water, as long as the rig can handle it, I don't mind water. We took our SCX-24s to the beach. We took them down to Mexico and we did a family trip down there a couple years ago. And we ran them on the beach and we ran them kind of through some smaller puddles. And I didn't think anything of it, but now everything's rusty on it, which is
Yeah.
fine. It still works just great. But yeah, I that's why I like Utah. First of all, we have rocks like during the summer that are beautiful to crawl on.
Yeah.
Moab's kind of the mecca of rock crawling.
Right.
And we're spoiled. We're spoiled in Utah because we have that. But during the winter, I'll be honest. During the winter, this is my go-to.
Yep.
Rightly so.
Yep.
So
Yeah. It's kind of a vested interest there.
vested interest, right? Mountain Olympus says no salt water for him. Yeah, it was kind of a once in a lifetime opportunity because we went down to Mexico and I'm like, I got to get some footage crawling on the beach. I did a
Yeah.
couple shorts of it. And we did, and the rigs are a little bit rusty, but it's okay. They didn't affect their performance or hurt anything really. We
Yeah.
didn't get them that muddy or that wet, but they did have some rust from that salt water. What about you?
I'm with you for the most part, for a couple different reasons. So whenever I get out on the rocks with a new truck, I hate the first couple scratches.
Yeah.
But once I have a couple, then I'm totally fine. It's just war paint at that point.
Right.
So I have that initial hesitation, but then once I get rolling, and it doesn't take long before I flip over anyway, because I don't know how to drive very good. But
If you've seen any of his videos.
it's so bad. I should not have a channel. I don't know what I'm doing. But
if you haven't seen his videos, you know where to go. It's right there.
But as far as the terrain and stuff like that, like elements and things, Mount Olympus, I am not with you. I do not want any of that stuff. I had the lunar rover out in the snow because literally it's made for that specifically. These tracks are made to go over the snow on top of it. So I had to test it out. I had the opportunity with the weather. And so that's what this rig was specifically built for, but I wasn't running it through giant snow piles and everything else. Whenever I do my Baja Bug snowmobile build, then yeah, I'll get it out in some snow too and play around with that probably. But I here's the thing. I'm too lazy to do the cleanup. So I'm not going to take it through mud.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to clean it up. I just want to be able, the next time I want to run it, I want it to be ready to go.
Yep.
And I don't want to have to tear it down and clean everything out. And if I don't do that, then the rig's ruined.
Yeah. I get that. Rig maintenance is hard because you come in, you just throw them down and put them up on the shelf, and then it is what it is. I have switched over to Simple Green for my tires though, and it works amazing.
Nice.
Simple Green, if you don't know what that is, it's a cleaner, but it works amazing on your tires. It really does. The only tires I have found it doesn't work on are the BFG Pro Line tires I have on my baby Capra. For some reason, it didn't clean those like it cleans the rest of my rigs.
Wonder what it is about. I mean, something with the compound it's got to be.
I guess. But my baby Capra, I tried to clean it up after Axial Fest with Simple Green. It didn't work. But for the most part, all my rigs, I put Simple Green on them because I'm doing a lot of photo shoots with my rigs on my product. And so I try to make them look as decent as possible.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Oh, yes, and integrity. Tim, you're right. Simple Green makes them soft too. It does soften them up for sure.
Nice and supple.
Sure. Absolutely. Cody, most important is your outside course. I don't like mutter water on my FMS Smasher. I have the tracks for it. So would you have the Berzati? What do they call?
Petrozzi?
Bestrozzi, thank you. Tracks. That's what these are. These are the Betrozzi. That's what this is right here.
Yeah.
Those are the Betrozzi tracks.
Yep.
I have a full set, but I really wanted to do a half track. So now I have a half track.
And if you wanted to, you could do a second half
Another
track.
second half track. That's right.
You just have to put them in the front is all.
Yeah.
Mount
Mount
Olympus'
Olympus.
first run was up a creek.
Oh. Toothbrush to clean. What do you use for like after you clean them up? Do you re-oil them, WD-40 them? Do you re-grease your inside your portals?
If I have to, yes, I do all that stuff, but that's also why I don't like to get out into
In the water.
into water and mud and stuff. I
Yeah.
don't want to have to deal with all that. I've got, like Cow RC Udder Butter. I mean, that stuff is magnificent. Cow RC is fantastic.
Power C's very cool.
So yeah, I mean, I do all that stuff if I have to, but I really just don't want to, so I avoid it like the plague.
Yeah. And he does have a point. Mount Olympus does have a point.
Absolutely, it does, and that's what the hobby is for. Like, I mean, we all like tinkering and stuff. I want to upgrade, and if I have to repair, that's fine too. But I just don't want to have to clean. Like cleaning, there's
It's like
nothing.
cleaning your room.
There's nothing for cleaning that is
right.
therapeutic for me, and this hobby is, like kind of therapy.
Absolutely, it can be for sure therapy.
So
yeah, I don't like to clean either, but I mean, I'm not scared. Like we have St. George, we have Moab. We have Lake Powell. You've seen some of my videos where we're taking stuff there. I don't have any problem taking them there on the rocks at all. But
yeah,
cleaning, especially mud, is a pain in the butt.
Yeah. Mount Olympus, I completely agree with you. Is just not for me. That's not. I am
Excuse me.
Listen, everything going on up here just it doesn't. Synapses are misfiring and stuff like that. So I gotta do things my own way.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Well, that's awesome. I appreciate you guys commenting. Mount Olympus. If you didn't know, Chaz, excuse me, Mount Olympus is just in Salt Lake.
Yes.
Yeah. To the south of us. So yeah, he's a buddy. I've met with him numerous times. He's actually reviewed some of our rigs that we had laying around that I let him take down and done on his channel. If you guys haven't heard of Mount Olympus RC, look him up on YouTube. Go subscribe to his channel. He's a smaller channel and could use the support as well.
Yep, puts out some good stuff. He's got some really cool rigs.
He does.
Oh, I'm drawing a blank on the name of it right now. Is it Demigod?
Yeah.
Is that one of his?
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure.
Mount Olympus. Is that what I'm talking about? What car am I talking about?
Anyway, while he's putting that in the comments below.
I actually won his giveaway. I won his giveaway.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. And you regifted it. It was one of our pipelines. That's right.
Yeah. Yep. That was a lot of fun. He texted me. He's like, "Dude, you won this." He's like, "Do you really want it?" And I was like, "No, man. Let's give this away."
Not that you needed it being friends with me. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I've got a pretty good setup over here on my own.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was able to kind of collaborate with a short video with him to re-gift it, and that was awesome. That was a lot of fun.
That was really cool. That was super, super, super cool. What type of release would you pick if the next release from any ABC company, doesn't matter the company, what kind would you want? What are you looking for?
If I could pick
Same question
the
to you
next
guys.
major release,
Leave us a comment down below what you want to see.
Yep. If you could pick the next major release, what kind of scale would you be looking for? What kind of vehicle? And what kind of features? What would be kind of the selling points that would grab your attention? If you could pick. I have something in mind.
Oh.
And that's where this question came from.
I think I have something in mind too. Yeah, this is Chaz's question, not mine.
Harold, a Subaru Brat Crawler 124. They actually have that, but it is not very good. So Charisma RC has a 124 Subaru Brat Crawler, but their bodies are phenomenal. Their rigs are just bad. I've got a couple of them.
Didn't you show that in one of your videos?
I did. I don't have the Brat. I have the Ford, the dent side version.
Oh,
Because I'm a Ford guy. Um, so
you and me both.
so yeah, the rig itself it's not good, but the Subaru Brat body is phenomenal. It's so good. It looks like the Kyosho actually has one as well.
I would love to see like a Subaru Brat in like a Fury wagon, like or not a Fury wagon, the Katana, but everything like if this were Brat here,
Yeah,
something that's a
yeah.
little bit nicer on the components, brushless, maybe portals, but like a Brat body, that would be sweet.
Here's what I want. I want either what scale I will be flexible on, either 118 or 124. That's kind of my
Yep,
wheelhouse.
yep, me too.
I want a semi.
Oh, like a monster truck semi or like a scale semi?
More like a scale, kind of like the who makes the super hauler? Is that a Tamiya? Is that who
Tamiya,
makes the super
yeah.
hauler? I want one of those, small scale.
Hmm. Nate, I'm going to say thank you for subscribing to Mount Olympus. He's a good friend of mine, and I appreciate that, and I'm sure he does too. Semi would be cool. I mean, we do have the trailers that you can hook up to like the SEX 24s,
Right.
but
But I want a good old, Peterbilt or Mack.
uh, just hold on. I got one for you.
What?
I got one for you. You got to entertain the folks while I'm walking away here.
What, like dance or something? I don't.
Yeah, do a little jig or something.
I can't.
I gotta
Nobody.
pull it off the shelf. I wasn't planning on showing this, but I gotta pull it off the shelf.
Nobody wants that. Nothing stock wants to see more 6x6 options. Yes, nothing stock. I agree.
I
We
love
got the
six by
Arctos. The
sixes.
Arctos is a phenomenal 6x6.
It is one of
Uh,
the best six by sixes out there. It
it might
really
be.
is.
It might be about the only good one. I have
I
the
like the Fury Tech. The Fury Tech six by six is the what's it called?
the Cayman 6x6.
Yeah, thank you. Yes,
I forgot about.
that's a very good one.
Yeah, I forgot about that one. So I'll give you that. The FMS Atlas 6x6 is a miss.
It's
I have
it's
one.
it's fun. It's just not that good.
No, it's not. Yeah. Is that the WPL?
This is the WPL, and
Yep.
if you watch any reviews on it, we're still working on ours. We've had this for a while. It's just been on the back seat. The motor sucks. It burns out the minute you put anything on it. That's why the hood's up, and we're working on replacing the motor. But this is actually a pretty scale rig if you can upgrade the electronics in it.
Yeah.
And I've got a sound box for this, so it'll have diesel sounds. My son blew up the motor hauling my track hoe on it.
Nice.
He tried to put the track hoe on it.
I have one WPL that I haven't touched yet. It's still in the box under my table. And I have all the parts to do a full-on build, but I just haven't touched it yet. I'll get
Yeah,
to it eventually.
I do like six by sixes. I think if I had my choice, we've done the classic trucks. We have the C10, which is actually a K10. Not a lot of people understand why, but the C10 was a two-wheel drive truck. The K10 was a four-wheel drive truck. I don't know why Chevy or GM actually let Horizon Hobby get away with calling it a C10. It's actually a K10 because it's 4x4. But if I
Because
had my
Axial
choice,
paid them to license it, and GM
I
took the money and was like, "I don't
yep,
care about a 24
yep,
scale RC."
yep, probably. If I had my choice, and this is totally a selfish reason, but I want to see some newer trucks. All the old square bodies have been done. You've got this body style that's been done, right?
Yep.
a
Yep.
hundred times.
Yeah.
The
Square
C and
bodies
K,
all over the place.
yeah, the Chevy square bodies, the Dodge Power Wagons, they've all been done. I want to see like a 19, or sorry, I want to see a 20. I
Sorry,
got
Tim was
distracted.
asking, so I was just holding
No,
it up there.
no, I got distracted by that. I was like, whoa.
Sorry. I was just trying to show it off for Tim.
I want Tim. You're gonna have to go back and watch the first of the show. We showed a little sneak peek. It'd be awesome.
Full video drops Saturday morning, Tim.
Saturday morning. If you can't wait, or you can go back about an hour from now and watch the sneak peek we showed. I want to see a newer body style truck. Like a lot of people are taking the toys.
Yeah.
The what are they? Big Farm. What are the ones you get at like Cal Ranch and IFA?
Farm and Country, is that what they
Yeah.
are? Or Big Country?
Big Country, something. I want to see one of those style, a newer F250, 2016 F150. You know, I want to see the newer body style trucks.
So kind of like my Big Pun.
Big Pun, I love that truck. Big Pun is awesome. Yes, see, that's a Big Country or whatever the toy brand is that people would do that with.
Yeah, this is, I don't
Big
know what
Country.
the brand is. It's from Five Below. It's a $5 friction push toy. So
Yeah.
I just took the body off, and I have the red one also that I haven't done anything with, but one of these custom builds I've got coming up is getting the red one.
See,
So,
Nate's RC would like to see the new body styles as well. I think that, and it doesn't even have to be like the 2024, but like for the Ford guys, I'm a Ford guy, like Chaz is a Ford guy. Like the like the 2016, that's the truck I have, my 1-to-1. That's a perfect example of a body that I would like to see. The newer Chevs, the newer Dodges, maybe. I think that'd be beautiful.
Yeah.
It sounds like everybody here is in agreement. We've done all the classics, right? And I appreciate the classics because I had an 81 Chev pickup, a square body. We've done all the classics, but I think everybody here agrees with the fact that they want newer looking vehicles.
And just variety. I mean, listen, I don't need another Power Wagon or another square body.
Or another Jeep.
Right.
I'm a Jeep guy. I have a Jeep. I love it. My 1-to-1, my rock crawler. Video coming soon, by the way. Shameless plug.
I might
Video
make some
coming
people
soon.
mad. I might make some people mad, but I also don't need another Toyota.
No, we don't need any more
Have you said
Toyota.
that? The Venture 18 looks really good. I do want one of those.
I want one of those as well because big Back to the Future fan. Got to do the Marty McFly thing.
But it's a different body style than
it is
than the Hilux that everybody prints and uses and stuff like that.
Yes, and the Hilux, I have a FMS Hilux. Easy RC maybe is one of the two, and it's a scaler. It's not a crawler, but it looks sweet. But
yeah,
once again, how about an old Mighty Max?
I don't even know what that is.
A Fiat 500.
Harold, how about no?
Do you know what would be cool though? Someone, and this is the redneck in me, growing up in a small town in southern Utah, a El Camino or a Ranchero.
Oh, for sure, dude.
That would be like the Subaru Brat. That would be phenomenal.
Yeah, that would be awesome. So Harold, their Cyborg, was it Cyborg 86? Is that his name? He's another small YouTuber. He has designed his own, he calls it the midget chassis. He sent me one. I actually have a build, and that one's going to be coming up soon. But he put a smart car body on it.
Yeah.
So Harold, you get a Fiat body, and you could do it.
And I'll be honest, we came close with the FMS Hummer, the electric Hummer.
What do you mean?
That was so we wanted these newer body styles, right?
Oh, yeah.
The electric Hummer that the FMS gave us that was spot on. I love the body. As much as I would never buy an electric vehicle, that's just me. Spot on as far as the body go. I think those look sweet, and I've ridden in one, and seen it crab walk. I think it's there for sure.
So I do like the release. I think the FMS dropped the ball by not making it 4-wheel steer.
Yes, but they made it really easy to upgrade to 4-wheel steer.
They did, and I think actually Ken just dropped a video today about that.
He did. Head over to Ken, the Shop Vinny RC's YouTube channel, and you'll see a video he just dropped. I actually have that rig, and I have a rear wheel steer axle for it. So When
Yeah.
FMS sent that to me, they included the rear wheel steer axle. So there you go.
It's nice that they included that, but yeah, I think it needs to come out of the box with it.
Yeah, it doesn't come that way. If you buy one, it doesn't. FMS doesn't include the axle, but they sent one to me, so I was able to. They sent me the axle to go with it.
Because you're Sam, the crawler tracks guy.
Yeah, yeah. Can I jump back really quickly?
Okay.
I found. Can you see that?
What? Oh yeah.
I found the piece
Oh, from the starting gate
from the starting gate.
with
That
the
see the
different
two
sized
holes.
holes for the
Yep.
barbecue skewers.
Yep. There you go. It was just sitting right here on my desk. I'm like, I don't know how I missed that, but anyway, jumping
Nice.
back, moving on.
I want to skip this next one.
Okay, we'll do it next time.
What? Yeah, we can revisit this. So,
Okay.
just for everybody out there, the question was, "What's your transmitter situation?" And I want to revisit this.
You
but
don't
we've
want to
also-
know
we've
my
also been
transmitter
going-
situation.
We've been going for a solid hour 20 already.
Wow, yeah, we gotta wrap this guy up. We're
so-
limiting ourselves to an hour and a half, so we gotta wrap this up.
So I don't want to do disservice to the topic. I want to revisit
Absolutely.
this next time.
Absolutely, we will put it on the next show for sure, 100%. All right, well then, let's get to wrapping this guy up. Thank you, Tim. You're freaking awesome.
Yes, Tim, I completely agree. I've been bugging him for a release date every chance I get.
I know it's hard when you're running a business and doing all the social media. I finally got my wife to help me with manufacturing. So she's doing a lot of manufacturing. Thank you, Jen. I don't know if she's watching this, but I couldn't do at the level we're doing today. We started out, I handled it fine, but the level we're doing things today, I couldn't do it without her. She uses her day off to manufacture, and it means the world to me. So I really appreciate it. I love you, babe.
Nice.
Moving forward, let's wrap this up, and we're going to wrap it up with some goals and we need some feedback from you guys of where we want to go with the show. Okay, we'll put this next section down here. We had goals, our personal goals. We'll put that over for next time. We'll skip over that. I just want to know. I want some feedback from you guys of what you would like to see. Obviously, you guys are the ones that are watching us and putting up with us two crazies.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we trapped you guys to tune into us.
Yeah. I don't know how we roped you guys into this, but here we are.
We appreciate it though.
We do. We really do. What you guys want to see? Leave us a comment down below. You can reach out to me on Facebook or out to Chaz on Facebook. I think we're both on Instagram, I think, as well.
Yeah.
You can even email me at info at Crawler Tracks now. Ding. Info at crawlertracks.com. Let us know what you guys want to see from the show. We want to do what you guys would like to see in a show. I mean, we're here. We love doing this, but we want to make sure we're covering content that you guys would like to see. Because we can obviously sit here and shoot the breeze for an hour.
Yeah, clearly. Money Pit, what's up, dude?
Oh,
Zach,
Money
thanks
Pit.
for tuning in.
Zach, what's up, my brother? Oh, I love that guy.
So yeah, we have some ideas on what
We
can do and some things that we think would be fun to do, but definitely want to know what you guys are thinking. So drop it in the chat, drop it in the comments if you're watching this after the live stream.
Yes.
Or
you're watching on Chaz's channel tomorrow or whenever he gets to it.
Yeah, so yeah, just let us know what you'd like to see. So some of the topics that we kind of have for our kind of recurring formats or whatever is talking about new releases, talking about just kind of some random talking points that Sam and I can think of that we think will be just good to keep conversation going. We talk, what we have on our bench, what we're working on, what we're reviewing, things like that. And I've already seen a comment in here about
new products from me. That's if you guys tune into the show, you'll probably be seeing some of this stuff first.
And we have a desired guest list.
Yes.
We haven't reached out to anybody yet because we just want to get our feet underneath of us a little bit, get settled in. But we do have, and it's a good one too. We got some good, solid
That's good people.
names that I think is realistic. We've got good access to people. We got a good community.
Yeah, we do. We really do. We really do. Mountain Olympus says maybe stick it to an hour. You know, we kind of set an hour and a half as our max because we knew that we like to talk. I don't know, but yes, you're right. We will take that in consideration, Mount Olympus.
Yeah, for sure.
We've done well with freezer session. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Well, let us know. You guys know how to get a hold of us, what you want to see. We want to do this not only for you, but we enjoy doing it. We love talking RCs. If there's been some segments that you've liked what we talked about today, please let us know so we can make sure we reoccur those. 6
Mount
hours.
Olympus.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
My wife would never let me have a 6-hour show.
it would be hard. It would be hard to shut it down though.
We would be up till midnight.
So,
Oh my
all right,
goodness.
you know what time it is.
Oh, here we go.
Hit that quadfecta for us real quick before we
Yes.
shut this down. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. Like Sam mentioned earlier, we do these on the Crawler Tracks channel right now. If you could do me a favor, go over to CK4RC and hit that subscribe over there as well.
Absolutely.
All of that stuff would be very much appreciated. Appreciate you new guys tuning in. Crazy Quad Brothers, appreciate it. Tim, you're not new, but your business account threw us for a loop. Zach, thanks for chiming in. Were you at the Fair RC live stream, Zach? Is that where you were? Cody, I think you were trying to dual watch. Did you win anything? You probably won something because that's what you do.
Because you win products apparently all the time.
So yeah. But no, appreciate you guys, man. I mean, we've had a solid viewership tonight. Appreciate it.
Yes.
We've been hovering
Thank you.
around
Means a lot.
8. We've been up to 11, 12. So definitely want to grow it, but appreciate you guys tuning in and let us know how we can make it better. And if you need me to grow the beard back out to cover this, I get it.
But no shave November was a couple months ago.
It had to go. It had to go.
I get it. Mine gets annoying too, and I shave it off every so often, although you can't really see it. But yeah, for sure. For sure.
Oh,
well,
Scale Builders Guild is live too. Dang, we do have some competition tonight.
We'll have to look into Scale Builders Guild. Do they usually do it on Wednesdays? We're going to have to look into that. But
I have no
Wednesdays
idea.
work perfect. We may just have to do it because Wednesdays work perfect for me. And I know they work really well for you as well. So yeah. Oh, well. Well, I just lost my train of thought completely.
Yeah, Zach.
I'm trying to run everything. I'm trying to run everything. And then, every Wednesday. Money Pit says they're every Wednesday. So
maybe we can reach out to them and just say, hey, do it on our off week since we do every other week.
Yeah.
And then I'm sure they'll listen, right? I mean,
yeah. Two nobodies.
Who wouldn't listen?
Right? Oh, well, all right. We're wrapping this guy up if I can make it so I don't blow your ears out, and I apologize because, like I said, I am still new to this live streaming thing, and I'm still trying to figure it all out. But we'll make do, right?
We had pictures and video. You had a countdown.
Yeah. Did you like the new countdown, by the way?
Yeah. Nice.
It was good. With that being said, guys, we've already asked you to hit the quadfecta. Like Chaz ends his videos with. And I'm going to tell you guys one last thing. We will see you on the trail. See you guys next time.
See you guys.